Hi everybody, and a big hello from Denby, and I'm here with my friend Gethin, who's sorting out the camera for us, and of course we're keeping our distance. We're nearly 4 meters apart, and of course that's what we're told that we need to do. So I thought we'd send this short video to you just as the next bulletin. You've had a number of bulletins, of course, over these weeks, and I hope they've been informative. We've tried to be at the cutting edge of information and condense that so it will be helpful. So I wanted to start really just by just doing something that the residents have done for us. Actually, we had a lovely big thank you from the residents with their cards, so I'm going to do the same, and I'm going to say the Pendine team a really big thank you to each and every one of you. Thank you to the managers who've been doing so much to get us to the place that we are. We've been planning for many weeks now to make sure that we could be as ready for this crisis that we're facing. We can't underestimate what's facing us, because we know it's going to be tough, and the Prime Minister has levelled with everybody that it's now incumbent on all of us to be responsible. And of course we're in a lockdown situation. This has never happened in my lifetime. We've had nothing like this since the Second World War, and I wasn't even born in the 40s. It was actually in the 50s. But the fact of the matter is that we are looking after some of the most vulnerable people, and what is so impressive really that's come through is the incredible way that people are stepping up. At Pendine and in other places we see social care workers being recognised. Even in the last couple of days the Prime Minister has recognised them in his speeches, and we've had a letter sent to everybody from the Department of Health and the Minister there, the Health Minister, absolutely putting on the record the incredible commitment of social care workers like all of you. And remember, it doesn't matter what part you play in the Pendine big team, you are one of the team. You are as important as everyone, and what we all have to do now is take that responsibility and to keep each other safe and to look after our residents. Now, thinking about social care in particular, it's been great to see Ria, our Boadicea from Highfield, who's taken on the might of Tesco because they wouldn't allow her to do her shopping, and isn't that just a very good example? The Facebook chat on the Daily Post website has been about the support for you all, so you're doing a great job. And what we now need to do, as we've gone from the containment stage to the delay stage, and now we're in the mitigation stage, is go to that next level and to be ready to ensure that we can fulfill our obligations to keep people safe and to support each other. Now, of course, following the government guidance is absolutely vital, and we are not just at work, but in fact in our lives at home. We've got to make sure that the way that we have to stay in our homes. We are able to go to work because it's an essential service. We are supporting nearly 450 of the most vulnerable people, and they're also the people at the highest risk from this terrible virus. So what we need to do now is to work together to ensure that we can get everything that we need in place. We are going to see a major surge. The Prime Minister, Boris Johnson, is writing to each household in the UK. That letter will be coming through in the next day or two, and he's putting it on the line. He's levelling with all of us what we have to do. We have to protect each other, protect our families, and for those of us in essential services, we have to ensure those essential services can continue. In our case at Pendine, that means ensuring that our residents are safe. So all of those things that you know about, all of those, whether it's from washing your hands, and I'm sure you've all washed your hands more in the last few days than in the rest of your life put together, everything that we've been able to do, the managers, all of the departments at Pendine, each and every one has tried to come together to think of every possible way. We are actually at the forefront of trying to get enough personal protective clothing ready We have stocks, but we want more. We want to be able to be absolutely ready for anything that comes through. But remember, at the moment, we have homes, we have been locked down for over 2 weeks. We have residents who are safe. What we need to ensure now is that when we come to work, we are doing everything that we can to ensure that we do not transmit this disease. This disease is not airborne. This disease only comes through very close contact with humans, or where humans have been, for example, somebody coughing and so forth. It's very, very clear. If you look at all of the guidance, look at everything we've sent through, you will see what we now need to do. And of course, what we're going to do in this mitigation phase is we're going to that next level of making sure that we're really going into almost like hospital function, hospital mode. We're moving away from, if you like, the care home mode. We're at the cutting edge of the thinking about this. I know many people in the sector. We are sharing our information with each other, and I can tell you the Pendine information is absolutely out there as the best practice. And what we're doing each day, we are developing that. And there's a team of people led by Jill and Sarah and Jill Hughes and the managers, and we're looking at all of this, and we're trying to look at the science and look at every possible avenue to make sure that those residents that we have the privilege of supporting, that we have had the privilege of saving their lives, we're going to do everything that we possibly can. And I guess there's just one thing really to conclude on, and that is we want to start really recognising in a different way the social care workforce in this particular crisis. And what we would like to do is to, here it is, very good with my props, there we are, shield social care, save lives. And that actually, everyone, that is what you are doing. Whichever department you are in the Pendine organisation, you have the opportunity through what you do at work, what you do when you come to work, what you do at home, following all of that guidance, you have the opportunity to ensure that you can save lives. And remember, it isn't just about the big things, it's those little things, keeping your distance, only going out when you need to, washing your hands. And remember that mobile phone. I've got mine with me, I'm washing it all the time. Plenty of information on the internet how you should keep your phones clean. They are carriers of this virus, and we need to be careful. Don't leave any stone unturned, don't be complacent, and when this surge is coming, and it is in these next weeks, we will all be working together to make sure that we can save as many lives as we can across Pendine and throughout the land. So please help us in that. You've been doing a fantastic job, and I'm going to end, I should say, where I started, and that is with a very, very big thank you to each and every one of you.